Hello, happy World Book Day. I'm Vanessa Harbour and I wrote Flight, which is published by Firefly. I love World Book Day because it's about one of my favourite things, books. As you can see, I do have quite a few books. I'm very, very lucky. And as you can imagine, I love to read. And I read all sorts of different books, some fiction, some non-fiction, and all sorts of different genres as well. So over the last year, it's been a bit tough, hasn't it? And a bit hard with homeschooling and lockdown and just making life pretty difficult. Now, this is where I think reading and books can help a little bit, because it gives us somewhere to escape to. Or that's certainly what I do. I escape into a book so I can get away from everything that's going on out here. Because books can take us to all sorts of different places and give us a chance to explore them. And we get to meet all sorts of different characters too. It's a chance to walk in someone else's shoes and feel what it's like to be them. I also find, I don't know whether you do too, but with my favourite books, the characters begin to feel like they're my friends. And when I'm really stressed, I go back to my favourite books so that I can be with those characters and be with my friends. As I said, books cover so many things. It's not just about stories. There are non-fiction books as well that cover all sorts of subjects that might be things that really interest you, that you can find out things about. So, it might be about football, or it might be about horses. It might be about the Second World War too. It might be about Minecraft. It might be about Fortnite. Might be about dancing. Might be about, I'm just watching a robin eating from my bird feeder, so it might be about birds. Might be about dogs. There is just so much out there that you could find. If there's something that you're passionate about, that you can find books that will give you all sorts of information. So it's not just about reading stories. You can read books about stuff that interests you. So don't think you have to read stories. You can read all sorts of different things. But books are just this perfect escape. I loved writing Flight and creating my characters, Jakob and Kizzy. I also built the world that they were in. But Flight is a historical adventure story based at the end of the Second World War. So I had to do a massive research to make sure that I got it right. Hence, a lot of these books are about Second World War and Austria and things like that. They're part of my research. As I said, I like to read lots of different sorts of books. And my favourites are constantly changing. And more often than not, it's the most recent book that I've just read. I do love things like Vashti Hardy's books. Jennifer Killick's books are brilliant. Eloise Williams, James Nichols. And as you can see, there are all sorts of different style of books that I love. So what I would say to you is push yourself, read something different, read outside of your comfort zone. You never know, you might like it. What are your favourite books? Let me know, tell me. Now have the most wonderful World Book Day. And happy reading, everyone.